Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel Movies and Musings on our fourth episode, fifth episode, I guess, right, Cherry?
I think so.
Yeah, it's fifth episode, and we have watched a special movie for this season. It's an independent movie. Actually, it's not this mass production from Hallmark or Netflix or Prime or something. Of course, it is on Prime, but it is made by independent producers who are also a wife and husband in real life. They also played love interest in the Tangled Up in Christmas movie. And this movie is it's made in the USA and in Colorado State. I think the place is Durango, and that's that's one of the interesting things I love about this movie. And because most of these Christmas movies are made by Hallmark, and then they're all of the same kind of story, but this is special. So we decided to watch this movie and kind of support these independent movie makers because long live independent cinema. Now, so Cherry will take the lead and talk a lot about this movie because she watched it in a certain way and I watched it in a certain way, which I cannot explain. So, okay, Cherry, mic to you.
So, Tangled Up in Christmas is it's a family movie.
Yeah.
It's a family movie where the main lead actress, her role name is called Elizabeth. So she is on her 30s and she has she was been married and now she has her ex-husband where she tried to concentrate more her career on, I think it's in Boston or New York somewhere. So she almost forgot how her a Christmas event looks like, or any kind of sort of events look like. And then she got into a situation where she decided to go back and celebrate Christmas with her family. And she has a free-spirited sister. Her name is Sam. So it's a movie. It's not a movie where you always see a role of, or most of the times you see a role of. It's between a lead actor and lead actress. It's definitely a combined family movie. You do not see any character. Okay, this is the main character. They all had the same kind of roles over there. So now the movie is about how these two sisters with their own personalities have to come up with a charity event where their parents have been hosted every year. So now they give their now the mom and dad decided to give it to the both sisters. So how do they make this Christmas event is in their own ways better is the movie about. So that's the storyline about. What do you think about the movie?
Oh, I liked it. I liked it in I mean, because they didn't actually make the same Hallmark style Christmas movies. It's more about family, and also they focused on family. If you see the screen time of the hero, our male lead, is way less than anybody
Yeah,
else, right?
yeah.
I think it was as much as the parents, but it was because it felt like it felt like a family movie. So the sisters got good time on the screen.
True.
And yeah, and so it is a bit different from other Christmas movies for me, and so I liked it. I cannot say I'm gonna rewatch it or and all that stuff, but yeah, it's it's like 3 out of 5 for me. How did you like it?
I honestly liked it very much. I mean,
We
I know,
are.
I know, I
Yeah.
know that, I know, I liked it. I mean, I'm not saying like I like 8 out of 10 thanking, but I'm okay. I'm there at 7, 6 something over there.
Mhm.
Because for me, when I watch the movie, as you said, it's an independent film and it's completely family film. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, where I probably connected is we live in United States, and
Yeah.
we probably have traveled a lot of states in United States. So for me, it didn't feel like it's kind of a movie set or somewhere done, outside. It just felt me because it's done in Kansas and Colorado. It just feels like a totally, it's a states movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that made me connect a little. That's it's I didn't watch. To be honest, when I was watching the movie, I didn't watch it as a movie. I was watching it's kind of like a short film sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Yeah.
felt like that to me. So I sort of like the movie because how it's been naturally directed,
Mm-hmm.
and how it's in United States most of the time.
Yeah.
Um, and for me, there are certain things I really it did put me off sometimes because when she said to something to her sister on the flight and the sister started to panic and she had to lie on it. There are certain things I feel like I mean, I think there are people like that, so I don't want to reveal it, but it just put me off for some time. But then I really like the lead actor. I mean, as you said, his screen time is very much limited. Because it's a family movie. It's not about the main lead and actress.
Yeah.
But he is hot. He's. I like him.
Sherry, I
Uh,
need to take a small break. Sorry.
so that's how I probably. I mean, I was okay with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think some irritating some. I think there are some moments that I fell down, but overall, I didn't feel it. It's not a huge film, but it's a film that you can watch.
Yes, yes,
So
I,
yeah.
I agree with you. I mean, it's not like I mean, you cannot pause the first 5 minutes. For me, it has to be the first 5 minutes because of the time I have to watch the movies. Cannot if I cannot watch the first 5 minutes, it doesn't make sense anymore. But I could watch this movie until
Yeah.
the end,
Yeah.
right? And and I have to talk about that one scene where the male and female leads they meet in the bar and then they go out to have some hot chocolate and all. They kind of had non-linear kind of scene there because sometime they were walking, sometime they were sitting, sometime they were walking, and then at the end of the scene they were in front of a train, and then I was like, did you see that they in the
I
black and
think
white?
I think it was intentional. The reason behind they now she is trying to explain him her
Mhm.
how her life was in her career and sort of things, and he was trying to explain like what I mean. I think because I think that's the only time they get to talk about each other, their personal lives
Mhm.
before getting into the actual movie. So I think that's why the screen has flipped in multiple times, saying like
Mhm.
because in ideally if they start explaining their lives, like if you and me sit and start explaining ourselves, it would take hours and hours. So but
Yeah.
a movie can't surface that. So I think it's the director. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
his
understand.
vision. Yeah.
I understand the part that where I mean, of course, they were kind of
Mhm.
splitting into a few seconds and all that stuff. But the thing is, when she goes to kind of when they stand at the end of the scene, when they stand in front of a train, and they try to, I mean, in both of them, they want to kiss each other,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And that they try to show it as in the black and white as they're imagining it,
Mhm.
and then in the reality they don't, and then they leave, right? I thought that particular scene would be at the end of the movie,
Mhm.
but it isn't. But and also the I mean that didn't kind of the particular scene, right? That didn't for me just run smoothly.
Mhm.
It was kind of a patch for me
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
the in the movie. It's like it's not. Of course, it's independent movie. They might be someone new new director or new editor or something, and it didn't run smoothly with
Yeah.
in the screen. So that's one thing that set off.
Yeah.
for me. And anyway, but then I have to always remind myself that this is an independent movie, and all that, right? And of course, I do not have a favorite character here. If I have to pick one, it would be like Elizabeth's ex-husband's new
Mhm.
girlfriend,
Mhm.
because when he was trying to push himself on her in the part in the first scene, right? She was considering Elizabeth's
Mhm.
emotions and stuff, and and I don't know how that guy came back to Elizabeth's home again, and he was very stupid in the first scene, and
Yeah,
then
I think every decent human being should do what she has done. I have to
yeah,
agree with you, like
exactly, yeah,
that
yeah,
sometimes we are in combined families, we have such sort of situation.
mhm.
Man, that ex-husband, I don't know how he has guts to come and talk to her again. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think what you said is correct. I think she sort of
yeah,
came as I mean, she should think like what she's getting into, sort of thing
yeah,
also.
exactly, yeah. Yeah, that was much about it. I mean, for me, the male character, or I mean anybody, it didn't feel like it's gonna be a
Yeah.
second time watch. But yeah, but I think renting that movie for one time watch, at least, I think it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you feel like?
I think I might watch
Mhm,
if given a like
mhm,
like it would be my movie that will be going background sort of thing.
mhm. Okay.
But I think okay, they have done their best, I
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, to talk about the work of the movie, I think they have done a good job.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is their first movie, but I don't think like it's their first movie. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good job
Mhm.
done. Okay,
Okay.
so what's your next pick? There are a lot of movies coming, and there are a lot of them in the in.
And Christmas is ending in 2 days.
Yeah, yeah, but I think that the seasonal movies, I think the season movies, they're going to
Yeah.
be there until February, right? So
Yeah.
we still have time. We can watch the same
Mhm.
Christmas movies and holiday movies until the end of what uh
Yeah.
spring. Yeah. So what do you want to pick? I would, like, let's, because Tangled Up in Christmas was my choice.
Mhm.
I want you to pick one now.
I'm okay. I mean, I think my checklist of movies that I had in my mind are done for the season.
Okay.
But I know that Apple TV and
Mhm.
HBO might have new movies, something.
Okay. Okay.
Let me take a look. We can decide on
Yeah.
that, and or you can let me know, like if you I'm we can even do a good old movie too.
Yeah, I want to watch The Holiday.
Oh, me
You
too.
know, I want to
I
go
haven't
back
watched
and
Christmas Chronicles forever. Maybe we can do that too. Like,
oh yeah, you want to
yeah,
watch it? Okay, you
yeah.
can
It's
watch
been a
it.
while, so I think we should watch it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can watch both the holiday and the Christmas
Yeah,
Chronicles ones,
yeah,
and then we can
yeah.
have the same video.
True.
that two movies. I mean,
Yeah.
at least from the southern part of India, they don't have enough fan base. They should
Hmm.
have.
Hmm.
They deserve it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's watch those, and
yeah.
then we'll talk about this. Okay. Thank you so
Sounds
much,
good.
Jerry.
Thank you, Sumi. Thank you, everyone. Good
Yeah.
night.
Thank you. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.